name's Branden Sewell. I'm the owner of Seal Pro Painting. We're going to be starting a series of community spotlights of local business owners, entrepreneurs. We want you guys to get to know your local businesses so that you can go out, experience the services that they have to offer, and just to get to know people in town. So I'm here today with the owner of MOEfit here in downtown Titusville. I'm just going to ask him some questions, and you guys are going to get to know him, find out all that MOEfit has to offer. So without anything else to say, this is Marc. And
thanks, Branden.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions. When did you start MOEfit?
We started MOEfit in, I want to say the end of 2000, sort of mid-2015.
Okay.
Really started going in 2016, though. We originally started out, MO is an acronym. So okay. It stands for Mud, Obstacle, and Endurance.
Awesome.
Much to the disappointment of a lot of people, there's no MO. When they come in and they want to meet MO, so there's no MO. But it's Mud, Obstacle, Endurance. That's what that stands for. So we started off doing just personal training with people who were interested in doing their first Tough Mudder or Spartan race.
Okay.
Or something like that. And at the time, I was coaching. I was a CrossFit coach at a gym in Rockledge. Okay. At 26.2 CrossFit in Rockledge. I was coaching there. And after a couple years of that, I decided I wanted my own place.
Awesome.
So we found a little garage up here in Titusville to open up in, and that was in 2016. We went to town from there.
Nice.
Yeah,
and myself, I'm actually a member here, so I can attest it's an amazing place to really call my home gym. I love it. So how many staff members do you guys have right now, and what qualifications do the trainers, coaches on staff have?
Great question. So we've got 3 additional coaches in addition to myself, people who just are coaches that come in and run the classes. And then we have what we call a CSM, a customer support manager. That's Rachel. She works mainly from home, but she helps us with administrative tasks. And also, we generate a lot of leads for potential members online through marketing on Facebook and Instagram. And so she works that angle as well. And she is completely invaluable. And then also Corey, who is our yoga instructor.
Okay,
yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, so she comes in Saturdays and does yoga.
Yeah, so I'm sure Marc will get to this, but one of the things that I love is that every class is coach-led. So you've always got someone there to be coaching you, helping you figure out, the best way to do your different lifts and exercises, help make modifications and things like that, and be a support to you. And so that's an awesome thing that I love about being a member here. Tell us a little bit about your personal fitness journey and what inspired you to get into fitness.
All right, how much time do we have?
We'll take the question.
No, so in high school, I was very athletic. In high school, I ran cross country, and I was doing sub 6-minute mile paces for 5K back in high school, and that was great. Then when I got out of high school and started my professional career, I was in broadcasting for a while first. Then I got into sales. I was working for a large computer company, sitting in a cubicle, taking customers out to fancy dinners and stuff like that. And I just got fat. It was. I mean, I went from 170 pounds to almost 300 pounds, working those jobs, and I was not taking care of myself. I had a routine physical with my doctor. He wouldn't even give me my blood work results over the phone. I had to come in and talk to him because my triglycerides were so ridiculous. Right. I don't know if you know a good triglyceride number, but mine were in the 600s, which is basically, the way my doctor put it, was maple syrup flowing through my veins.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said, you're not going to live to be 50 years old unless you make some changes. And I kind of giggled, and he said, no, that wasn't an exaggeration. You're going to die.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that hit home.
Yeah.
So started running. Then I met the guy that owns 26.2 CrossFit in Rockledge, Ali Newell. He became sort of a mentor. And then from there was all, I never looked back. Being physically fit was a priority of mine.
Right.
And then it was fun to be able to take that passion and turn it into, the family business as well.
Sure.
Pretty cool.
So just for perspective, for those who may be watching this or watch this later, at your heaviest, where were you in, just so people can see, like obviously.
I never actually hit 300 pounds.
Close.
But it's 290 at least. I'll show you, and I can actually hold it up here. I'll show you, I keep this on my phone to remember so that I never go back. Have I showed you this picture before?
I've seen it, yep.
Yeah, this is, there it is. That was me when I was working for the big computer company, and that's 300-pound me. Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people who might watch this may find that you're in a similar place, and I mean, just look at Marc now, amazing transformation, and now he's got this amazing gym, and he's helping inspire so many other people to, you know, jump onto their fitness journey and get in shape. So it's awesome and it's inspiring. So what would you say is your mission as a local gym owner? What inspires you to help, you know, the people, the members that come here?
I guess at our core, our mission is to take human beings that come in and turn them into better human beings. Fitness is a really good way to start. But what's interesting is that when you improve your fitness level, everything else improves as well. Your psychological outlook on life changes. It gets better, you know, when things don't hurt or when you can move around better. Your ability to interact with others, you know, improves. Your general outlook gets better. Your overall health gets better. So being physically fit is a thing, right? You can measure being physically fit by, I can lift so much weight, I can run so fast or whatever. But all the other aspects of general health as well. Your ability to fight cancer. Your ability for your eyesight to stay good longer in life. You know, hair, skin, you know, all the normal healthy things also, you drag that along when you improve your physical fitness. It's super satisfying to work with folks who come in, you know, at any degree of disrepair, and helping them turn it around.
Absolutely.
Love that. So that's our mission, basically.
And
of course, to make money.
Sure.
I mean, we're a business, but that's way secondary. Like we were talking about before we started recording. If you start a business with making money as your primary goal, you're probably not going to make it. But if you have something you're passionate about, then you'll get paid.
Absolutely. And I can say, as a member here, I definitely feel that. You know, it feels like family. Like I'm part of the 5 a.m. class, and it's like, you know, you just feel the camaraderie, the support, accountability, and you get that support from, you know, all the staff, the coaches, and you just, you know, feel that. But I can also say, like for myself, starting my day in the gym at 5 a.m., it sets the tone for my day. You know, it helps me to be, you know, a better husband, better father, a better business owner. And when I'm in the gym, I feel the difference that it makes. So that's so true. So tell us a little bit about the member experience here, how somebody finds out about MOEfit, how do they join, what does that process look like, what are the classes like, and what somebody could expect if they came to MOEfit.
Cool. So the finding out about MOEfit got a lot better when we moved into this building. We live, our gym now is right on Hopkins here, and thousands of cars drive by every day, and we get the big sign out front, so that's super cool. But I mean, we have a pretty good presence on social media, and our word of mouth advertising has been wonderful since day one. When somebody becomes a member here, we do a lot of, so all of our workouts are what we call functional fitness, which means that there's a tie-in. So every movement that we do in here, every exercise that we do has some sort of tie-in to the real world. So we're training you for what may happen when you leave the gym, So in the real world, there's weights that you have to pick up and carry and put down somewhere else. A lot of gyms have like Smith machines and machines that, you know, where you're lifting weights that are guided by cables, or they're inside a track or something, you know. While those will give your muscles a workout, they don't train you for working with, you know, unstable things that are actually trying to kill you in the real world. You know, picking up an 80-pound bag of dog food and opening it and pouring it into a bin would be a lot easier if it was in a track and had machines helping you, but that's not how the real world is. So that's our approach to fitness. Now, a lot of the things that we do with barbells and with kettlebells and some of the stuff are rooted in Olympic weightlifts. For example, the snatch and the clean and jerk are some of the foundational things that we do. So we don't expect anybody to come off the street knowing how to do those. So new members, when they start, we have what's called a foundation program, where we spend 4 intense hours working with them to learn how to do that stuff so that they can we elevate them from a point where they need to be taught how to do stuff to a point where they just merely need to be coached. And then they start coming to classes.
Right. And what do those classes look like for those who come in?
So the coach is going to guide everybody through a 8 or 10 minute warm up, get the blood flow up. Then we spend probably the most important part of the hour is 20 minutes or so of lifting weights.
Right.
We've shifted a lot our focus from really being intense with cardio to focus more on the strength training. And that's merely just for the science behind that. If you're trying to lose body fat and increase muscle mass, cardio, if you do too much cardio, it can actually shoot yourself in the foot. You can actually end up melting away some of the muscle mass that you're trying to work doing too much cardio. So we spend a lot of time with the strength training specifically to do that. In fact, we're going to be having a new program starting in February where we concentrate even more on strength training.
Awesome.
To do that. So we do that, and then the last part of the hour, it depends on the workout, but we do a conditioning workout. That's where we do get a little bit of cardio, and that is 12 minutes long, something like that.
Yeah.
Where we just smoke you. That's where you end up, in a puddle of
Laid
your own
on the
sweat,
floor.
laying on the floor at the end, and that's a typical hour.
Yeah.
And then the next class comes in, we do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said before, one of the awesome things is that that's coach led. You don't have to, the class is already programmed for you. So when you come in, you already have a great workout, full body, that's planned ahead of time. You don't have to, one of my biggest roadblocks to going to the gym before was like trying to think, man, when I go, what am I going to do? What is going to be that program for me? So that takes that out of it. And you have a program already set for you. You have a coach there to help and train and instruct you the whole time. And you have the community that's huge with helping you to stay accountable. So I love that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So who would you say that MOEfit is a good fit for?
I mean, the correct answer to that is not everybody, right?
Sure.
I don't want to just say everybody.
Yeah.
I think somebody with a small modicum of athletic ability, all the way up to below elite level. I mean, if you're an elite athlete, you're not going to really get much from what we do, aside from maybe the community that maybe you just want to be a part of that.
Right.
So I mean, pretty much any walk of life, anybody who wants to benefit from the physical, the guided, coach-led approach to getting stronger and losing weight, and then also who just wants to be part of something, part of a community that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's very supportive and very everybody wants you to succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I love it here, so I definitely think that anybody who's looking to get on their fitness journey and get in shape should definitely come check it out.
Yeah.
And so one thing that I would say is if somebody wanted to just come and check it out, is there can they come and just take a class? What does that look like? Yep,
that's usually what we do is we ask you to come in for what we call a no sweat intro. And it's kind of like me and you just standing here now.
Right.
You're in your street clothes. It's something that we would schedule. It takes 20 minutes, half an hour. You come in and we just talk.
Sure.
I show you the gym, explain kind of what we do. And the goal there would be to try to set up a time for you to come in and then try a class, like you said. Then they come in and try a class. They either like it or they hate it, and then they either join or they don't.
Okay.
It's pretty cut and dry.
Awesome.
The process, if you're interested in setting up an NSI with us, just go to MOEfit.com, and there's buttons all over our website that say "Learn More" or "More Info," or any of those buttons are going to get you to the form to get that set up.
Awesome. And just so somebody who's watching this would know, what is the address here at MOEfit if they want to come check it out?
This is 410 South Hopkins.
Awesome.
And Unit 101, I believe.
Awesome. You can't miss it.
No, it's
right downtown in Titusville. Awesome location. But yeah, it's great.
The Playhouse is right there.
Yeah.
We're right next to the Playhouse.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys learned a lot from talking with Marc today and just what MOEfit has to offer. And this is our first community spotlight. Hope you guys enjoy it.